Okay, fellas, there's something very, very drastic happening right now in Africa. It's a disease. It's a contagious disease. It's a virus. They have declared a national emergency, a state emergency. Let me check. WHO, CDC have declared a state of emergency because of this.
Today, the emergency committee met and advised me that, in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. I have accepted that advice.
It's an outbreak with the Mpox virus, and this virus apparently is usually mild as a virus, doesn't take out people very quickly, but it's a variant, and what's happening right now is a variant, and it gives you lesions on the skin and you look the way you look. If it's left untreated, you're going to be unalived very quickly. So cases of Mpox in Africa right now are amounting to over 60,000, and apparently more than 5,000 people have been unalive already from different reports. If left untreated, this clearly will take you out. They found cases of it in Uganda, in Tanzania, in Rwanda, in Burundi, and Kenya. And apparently 96% of cases are happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo. That's the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Mpox has been reported in the Democratic Republic of the Congo for more than a decade, and the number of cases reported each year has increased steadily over that period. Last year, reported cases increased significantly, and already the number of cases reported so far this year has exceeded last year's total, with more than 14,000 cases and 524 deaths.
I don't know why this country goes through so much. Let's talk about this. The DRC, Congo. Lovely people, they love music. Very happy people generally. It's a country that was torn by war for so many years. These people have suffered. They've gone through the most. 30 years of wars. Country being divided in two parts. And before that, the Belgians, long time ago, the country was owned by the king of the Belgian, Leopold II. He unalived half of the population. Why? Because at the time, Congo belonged to him as a private property. Yes. Congo, a country in Africa, belonged to a Belgian king as a private property. And he used Congo as a... Why did he need rubber? He needed rubber for international market. What international market? The international market was about cars. Cars need tires. And where do you get tires? From rubber. So he took the Congo, used the Congolese people at the time. They were not called Congolese people at the time. He used those black civilian people to go and get rubber from forest for his business and company. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Many people were unalive. Anyway, we're going to talk about that some other time. Then later on, what you call HIV, they say apparently came from the Congo. From a monkey, from consuming monkey. Sometimes I try to understand why they found all these answers in Africa. It's crazy. Like they say HIV started somewhere in the Congo because somebody ate a monkey. And after eating a monkey, the monkey was contaminated by the virus, then he got HIV. And that's why there's so much HIV. And I don't know. Some people don't believe that. Some people believe HIV is not necessarily a natural disease. Some people believe HIV was created somewhere. Who's telling the truth? We don't know. With the objective of finishing a specific type of people in the world. Who's telling the truth? We don't know. Now they talk about monkeypox, which is a horrible disease, as you can see. Not pretty at all. Not that any disease is pretty, but this one is really not nice. They say you can catch it by contacting, by touching, by breathing next to a person who's contaminated. And if it's left untreated, you're probably going to be unalived. And they say it's coming from the Congo. What's in there in the Congo? Is there something really happening in the Congo, or are they just trying to find excuses because, Congo is the easy place to accuse of all the arms in the world. Now, does this look similar to something? Some people believe whatever they were trying to do during, what this is, they still want to continue doing it. Whatever they tried to do during this time that was not achieved, they're still going to try to find other ways, other avenues to get you to do it, trying to get you to receive that thing. Okay, so that thing they wanted you to receive, some people did get it, some people did not get it. Now, by creating all sort of situations and I know this sounds kind of weird, is that some people believe they still want you to go into the process of taking this. You know what this means. And I know this is crazy. I mean, if this is proven to be truth, it's going to be absolutely insane. The truth is, the Mpox disease exists. It's real. It's there. You need to find a way to protect yourself. You need to stay away. I mean, I'm gonna stay away from people. No doubt about it. No, hey, how are you doing? Distance. No touching, no hugging. None of that business. I don't want it. Keep it for yourself. I don't want. Until this thing is gone away, don't come near me, or you're gonna find me very rude. No touch. I mean, did you see that thing? It looks ugly. Why don't these things emerge in America? Why don't we see it in Canada, in Germany, in France? Why does it always start somewhere in Africa? I don't know. It's a question I'm just asking. You remember at the time when this started, and that man who's the boss of computers, don't show his face. We can't show you. You know the guy, the boss of computers. He said, well, if you don't take the juice, everybody will be on the floor. Especially in Africa. I see people falling in Africa. That's what he said. Do you remember? Go check. Well, surprisingly, people did not fall on the floor like flies, like he planned. So could this be another round? I don't know. Look, there's lots of things happening in Africa right now. There's also the matter of seed. You know, you plant seeds to get, to get your food from the ground, right? Your fruits, your vegetables. You plant seed. So in Africa, people used to plant natural seeds, organic stuff, very easily. And once you get your fruit, the fruit produces another seed. You can take the brand new seed and sow again for another season. And people will do that. And after they sow the seed, they get the fruit. They will take the brand new seed and sometimes give to the neighbor. Hey, neighbor, you can sow in your garden as well. Hey, cousin, you need some seed? Here's some seed for free. Well, now they've come up with a plan saying, we got some better quality seeds. Our seeds are very strong. They resist to heat. They resist to flood. They will resist all sort of things. Okay, our seeds are very good. The fruit are sweeter. The things are greener. It's much better. It's easier to, all that stuff, all the things they sell you. But the bottom line is when those fruit grow, they are seedless. So you cannot use the seeds to replant. You have to go back to them and buy a brand new seed. And if the fruit has seeds, let's say an orange, you can't replant the orange because those seeds are sterile. They don't function. They cannot reproduce. So you cannot pass your seed to the neighbor. By you accepting those brand new seeds fabricated somewhere in some lab, you are literally saying, okay, I'm going to be a subscriber forever. For as long as I'm going to be an agriculture, I'm going to be coming to your office to buy brand new seed. But nature says to us, if you have seeds, you plant your seed, the seed grows into a fruit, then the fruit produces brand new seed. Well, no, they want to break that. They want you to use the seed one time. Once you get the fruit, you go to them, buy brand new seed. So the goal is to eliminate all the natural seeds. And I'm not fabricating this. You can do your own research. So are we seeing another variant of that, perhaps? Trying to keep us into a box, a way of... I'm just asking. This is insane, fellas. Did you see that monkeypox thing? That looks ugly. Well, there's very little information about how you can detect it, how you can prevent it. But I just think for now, the best thing would probably be just stay away from people. Have one woman, all right, not 3 or 4. Have one man, all right. Stop hugging random people and stuff. You don't need that. You can say hi from a distance. I think so. Let me know how you feel about this. Is this a plan? Is this another plan? Is this another plan? They are sitting down trying to find a way to have one power to control everybody in terms of health. And I'm going to talk about this. This is not conspiracy theory. This is fact. They're trying to find a way to overpass, to prepare for the next contagion. That they've said it. The next one is coming. Which one is it? It's going to be deadlier. It's going to be more brutal. How do they know? How do they know? The last real invasion and whatever that's happened, it happened in 1913. It was the Spanish flu during First World War. That was the one that unalived millions of people. Now, they couldn't see it coming then. How come they can see it coming in 20 something? I mean, do they have machines that shows you it's coming, it's on the way, be careful, it's in the corner? Crazy stuff. Let me know. It's crazy stuff. Sometimes I feel like the best thing to do is to just go back to your village, go back where you came from or where your parents came from. I know a lot of you don't have villages because you're city boys. Go where your parents came from and just build a house. You have your pond where you can have fresh water, whatever. You have a few cows, 7 cows, 13 chicken and a few goats. And you can eat natural stuff. It's just crazy. God bless.